You spend hours studying, and yet by tomorrow, nearly 70% of what you learned is gone. Frustrating, right? Ask yourself this today. In Japan, students memorize over 2,000 kanji characters and retain them for life. So what's their secret? At your handle name. Here's what your teachers never told you. The reason you forget isn't because you're lazy or not smart enough. It's because of the method you've been using. Traditional study techniques like rereading notes, highlighting paragraphs, and rewatching lectures might feel productive, but your brain treats them like background noise. It tunes them out, just like an Instagram ad you scroll past. Be honest. How many nights have you stayed up highlighting page after page, only to go completely blank during the exam? That's not failure, that's neuroscience. There's something called the forgetting curve, the silent destroyer of everything you learn. Within 24 hours, your brain dumps most of what you studied. By day 3, only a few traces remain. But here's the good news. You can hack this process. You can break the cycle. Japanese students have been doing it for centuries, not by studying harder, but by studying smarter. You don't need to read hundreds of research papers to figure this out. I've already done that work for you. Here are 5 science-backed techniques that can help you master learning without spending endless hours buried in books. 1. Active recall, the samurai approach to memory. Most students focus on input, reading, highlighting, and watching videos. But memory is built through output. Think of it like training a muscle. Every time you force your brain to retrieve information, those neural connections get stronger. Struggling to remember isn't failure, it's literally reinforcing the pathway in your brain. How to use it? Close your book. Grab a blank sheet of paper. Write down everything you can remember about the topic. It will feel uncomfortable at first, and that's the point. That struggle is what builds strong, lasting memories. Western students cram. Japanese students cultivate knowledge. 2. The Kumon method, small, powerful steps. The Kumon method is one of Japan's most effective learning techniques. Instead of overwhelming yourself with huge chunks of material, you break everything into small, manageable steps. Daily bite-sized learning reinforces concepts until they become second nature. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, calls this the power of small, consistent improvements. Just 1% better every day compounds into remarkable results over time. Why it works. You build a deeper understanding and stronger recall without burning out. Master a little bit each day. Don't cram it all at once. 3. Spaced repetition. Gardening for your brain. Think of memory like a plant. It needs regular watering to grow strong. Spaced repetition is simply reviewing information right before you're about to forget it. Here's how. Review 24 hours later. Review again in 72 hours. Review a week later. Then once a month. Each review sharpens your memory and makes it last longer. This is why Japanese students don't wait until the night before the test. They schedule reviews strategically to keep their knowledge fresh. 4. Kaizen 1% daily improvement. Kaizen is the Japanese principle of continuous improvement. Instead of last-minute cramming, you focus on small, consistent steps forward. Even a 1% improvement every day leads to massive growth over time, with no stress, no burnout. And here's the best part. This can work in as little as 6 minutes a day. 2 minutes of active recall. 2 minutes of spaced repetition. 2 minutes of focused practice. Do this for 1 month and you'll be 30% better, with less effort than you think. 5. Interleaving. The mix and match method. Most students study one subject or one type of problem for hours at a time. That's called blocking. It feels efficient but actually weakens recall. Interleaving switches things up. You mix different topics or question types within the same session. Why it works. Your brain learns to distinguish between concepts and apply them flexibly, which is exactly what exams and real life demand. Examples. Mix algebra, geometry, and word problems in a single math session. Combine vocabulary, grammar, and reading when learning a language. It feels harder at first, but that difficulty is what builds stronger, more adaptable memory.